welcome to the Molly Reynolds Heritage Corner. Tonight on her show, Molly welcomes her grandmother, Judy Reynolds, to tell us a little bit about where Molly came from. She also welcomes award-winning chef Wolfgang Puck to teach us how to make eggs and bacon. And traditional Welsh troubadours, the Big Blue Whales, will perform their smash hit, London Bridge is Falling Down. And now, here she is, the one, the only, Molly Reynolds.
Happened to me on my way to the studio. I saw a car exactly like mine. And you want to know the funniest part? I don't even have a car. I'm only 10. Thank you. Now enough of this silliness. My first guest tonight is a woman I know very well. About 10 years ago, I met this woman at the hospital. I had just finished being born. Let's welcome my grandma, Judy Reynolds!
Thanks for having me on your show.
You're welcome.
Because being on your show isn't embarrassing.
Okay. What is your full name?
Judith Ann Thomas Reynolds.
And what are your parents' names?
My dad's was William John Thomas, and my mom's Margaret Aurelius Armstrong Lacey.
When and where were you born?
I was born April 11th, 1936, in Sharon, PA.
Okay. From what country did your ancestors immigrate?
Wales, which is kind of England, sort of.
How did your parents make a living?
My father was a steel worker, and my mother was a school teacher.
Okay, for those out there who don't know what a steel worker is, could you explain it?
Well, he worked in a plant, you know, a factory where they manufacture steel, and you know, to make beams or steel stuff. You know.
Okay. What is your first memory of your childhood?
I remember my parents. I remember picnics and family, and just doing great things, fun things with my family. That's what I remember.
Okay. What do you remember? What do you remember about schools you attended?
I remember that I loved school, and I worked very hard because I studied all the time because it's very important. It's important to study and work hard. Do you study and work hard?
Yes.
Of course you do.
Okay. What were your favorite books or stories?
I like the Nancy Drew mysteries. They were very suspenseful and exciting, as I recall.
Do you remember how much things cost when you were young?
Well, let's see. Clothes I don't really remember because we didn't get very many clothes. But I remember that bread and milk were like, bread was 12 cents, milk was 10. Movies were like 12 cents. 12 cents to go to a movie. Can you imagine? Jeez. And gasoline, 10 cents a gallon. Stamps, 3-4 cents, something like that.
I have a question. Since things didn't cost so much, is it different? Like, cents is like $1 back then?
You mean, did $1 get you more?
Yeah.
You'd say, oh yeah, you could buy all kinds of, now you can hardly get anything with $1. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Was it easy to make money?
It's never easy to make money. You have to work. That's why you have to study.
But is it like today? You have to work for it, and it means the same amount.
Well, you're saying, did pay go up now? Did we get paid less? Yeah, but you could also buy a heck of a lot more.
When did you move away from home, and where?
Let's see, I went to college in Marietta, Ohio. And then after I got married, I moved to Saline, Michigan, where my husband, your grandpa, went to the University of Michigan. Go Blue!
What is the best? Okay, thank you. What is the best gift you ever got when you were young?
My bicycle. I love my bicycle.
Couple big work.
Yeah, I know.
How did you meet your grandma and grandpa?
Let's see. One set of my grandparents from my father's side lived next door, and my mother's lived just a few miles down the road. So we all knew each other.
How old were you when you met your husband, my grandpa? And what did you admire about him?
Let's see, I met him when I was 18 at college at Marietta, and I thought he was very handsome. A lot like my oldest son, Scott. He's very handsome. And he was funny.
Mm-hmm. When and where was your wedding?
We were married June 27th, 1959 in Sharon, Pennsylvania.
Cool. Did you serve in the military?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Did you pursue an education beyond high school? Where?
I graduated and went from Marietta College in Ohio. Then I studied at the University of Michigan. Go Blue! And then after that, I took some courses at Fredonia State University in Fredonia, New York.
What kinds of work have you done?
Let's see. I worked as a salesperson in a five and dime store and in a furniture store. And I worked in offices at the college, and I was a teacher for 45 years.
What kinds of, what are your hobbies?
I like to read, I like to sew, I paint watercolors, and I stain glass, believe it or not.
What's stained glass?
You just stain glass, and you stain it different colors and make it look pretty.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's great fun. Why do you think I do it?
Sorry. What major inventions have been developed in your life?
Let's see, the TV, the microwave, cell phone, even tapes, CDs, DVDs.
What is one of your favorite things?
You can do anything you want as long as you're willing to put in the work.
What beliefs do you hold dear?
I believe in God and Jesus, and I go to church all the time.
What are your children's names, and when and where were they born?
Let's see. My oldest is Jody Lee Reynolds, and her last name is Green now. She's married. She was born April 12, 1961. Kelly Ann Reynolds was born November 8, 1962.
Wait, excuse me. Where was Jody born?
Jody was born in South Carolina. Kelly was born in Warren, Pennsylvania. My son Scott, I adore Scott. He's my favorite. He's my favorite child. He was born in 1964 in Olean, New York, and my son Todd was born in 1966 in St. Mary's, Pennsylvania.
Okay. What part of being a grandparent do you like best?
I like watching my grandkids grow up in every way. I like to watch them play, and I just enjoy my grandkids immensely.
Well, thank you for your visit. Next, Wolfgang Puck is going to show us how to make eggs and bacon, award-winning. And then our musical stylings of Wales, the Big Blue Whales are going to play their smash hit, London, the Bridge is Falling Down. Okay.
So
Thank you after this commercial break. Thank you. Beautiful commercial. About 10 years ago, in the hospital, I met this woman. I was just done being born.
I mean,
Can we start over?
Yeah. What major inventions have been developed? Oh, let's see. Well, TV, believe it or not, we used to listen to only the radio, which was great to listen to, but really boring to watch.
Don't even mention that, please, sir.
Sir! Oh my God!
Thank you.
If by sir you mean man.
Yes, sir.
Girl is Jody Lee, and her last name is Green now.
Ow.
What happened? Should I answer the question? And Todd Reynolds.
Sorry. What part of being a cranberry do you like?
A cranberry?
That's what she said, didn't she?
What?
Well, the clothes. I love the clothes. Watching my grandchildren grow and learn. Armstrong. Yeah, that was her maiden name. Alright, here you got your blooper reel.
Are you filming?